Hungary's inflation reached 39-year record low in October, figures by the Central Statistical Office showed. Inflation was 0.9%, well below expectations, and the at lowest value since 1974. Analysts said the low inflation resulted mainly from a drop in fuel and food prices, including flour, eggs and sugar. At the same time, the price of cheese and milk increased. Consumer prices dropped on average 0.3% from the previous month. Inflation is expected to further drop next month when the effects of public utility fee cuts introduced in November will be felt.
Hungary's GDP grew by 1.7% in the third quarter from the same quarter last year, exceeding analysts' expectations. The economy grew by 0.8% quarter-on-quarter, according to the data from the Central Statistical Office. Growth can be attributed to agricultural output, which closed a good year after last year's poor performance. Industry, especially vehicle segments and construction, also helped generate GDP. Economy Minister Mihály Varga said data showed that Hungary was doing better and the economy was on a steady growth track.
The 50,000th ethnic Hungarian in Vojvodina took the Hungarian citizenship oath at a celebratory event in Subotica. Foreign Ministry State Secretary Zsolt Németh said it demonstrated the unparalleled strength of Vojvodina Hungarians that they submitted the largest number of applications for Hungarian citizenship in proportion to their numbers. The total number of new Hungarian citizens has reached 500,000, he said. Those that apply for Hungarian citizenship before the end of this year will be able to vote at next year's parliamentary election, he added. The Party of Hungarian Community has become a crucial factor in Slovak politics, MKP deputy head Péter Őry said at an event organized by the Policy of Nation Research Institute. Őry said his party had won a historic victory at Slovakia's county elections on Saturday. He noted that MKP had fielded candidates of its own in each county except Bratislava, and non-parliamentary MKP scored better than several parties with seats in parliament. A special committee of the Romanian parliament has rejected a bill supporting plans to open a gold mine in Verespatak. The ruling Social Liberal Party on Monday announced that they had agreed on rejecting the bill. Prime Minister Victor Ponta and Liberal Senate head Crin Atanescu, however, said that the committee would propose that the general rules on gold mining should be amended. The Romanian government adopted a bill in late August which would facilitate opening the largest gold mine in Europe using a cyanide leach technology at Transylvania's Verespatak. Environmentalists in Romania have been protesting against the plans for over 2 months. Romania's ruling Social Democratic Party has proposed that a parliamentary committee should be set up to probe property restitution in Transylvania. Following a group meeting of the party, Prime Minister Victor Ponta said that whole villages had been reinstated to former owners on basis of false documents and a misinterpretation of relevant laws. RMDS lawmaker Attila Marko, a former member of the Restitution Committee, however, said that possible violations of the law should be dealt with by the judiciary and insisted that there was no need to set up a committee. He added that Ponta's announcement was similar to remarks by Georgia Funar, head of the Great Romania Party. The 950th anniversary of the foundation of the city of Beregszász has been marked by a conference at the Rákóczi Ferenc II Hungarian College of Transcarpathia. The locality, first mentioned by a chronicle in 1063, became part of Ukraine after the collapse of the Soviet Union. Historians agree that frequent changes in rule made an impact of the ethnic composition of its population. The proportion of ethnic Hungarians, for instance, has declined from 96% to 50% over the past 100 years. Nevertheless, Beregszász has remained the educational, cultural and intellectual center of the 150,000 ethnic Hungarians living in Transcarpathia. More than 5,000 children in 42 kindergartens around Hungary and beyond the borders were reciting poems at the same time in celebration of Hungarian Language Day. Additionally, students in Debrecen were reciting poems with their peers from Balatonfüred, Kecskemét and Nagyszalonta. Parliament declared November 13 the Day of the Hungarian Language 2 years ago. In 1844, Hungarian became the official language of the country on this day.
Hungary has a consulate general once again in Hong Kong. The new office was opened by State Secretary for Foreign Trade and Investment Péter Szijjártó. He said Hungary has not had a foreign representation in the Financial and Trade Center for 5 years. Szijjártó emphasized that the opening of the consulate is expected to boost Hungary's exports to Hong Kong, mainly in telecoms and safe food products.